Hey everybody, it's Scotty from Scotty's Record Shop with what's going to be the last video of 2013. And I'm going to spend just a couple minutes. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm upstairs, with the 45s in the background. And there's a reason for that. Other than the fact that everybody else is watching Looney Tunes downstairs. His family loves Looney Tunes because we're all loony. But anyway, end of the year 2013, I'm actually going to talk about starting off an event that's really going to take up a lot of 2014. Why? Because it took up a lot of 1964, quite a bit. And the reason that I've got the 45s in the backdrop, like I said, other than the fact that there's a lot more action and stuff going downstairs, is because I'm showing a 45, not an album, but a 45, a very important 45. Released on the 26th of December, the day after Christmas, 1963, on Capitol Records. Capitol 5122, as a matter of fact. It happens to be this one. Right here. And there's your back side of that. For the original picture sleeve, I want to hold your hand. The Beatles starting off. Really, what would start off Beatlemania. Like I said, released in December of 1963. It was supposed to be released in January of 64 to kind of coincide with their February appearance. Capitol had this thing all planned out, supposedly. They had dumped like so much money into this 45. I mean, not saying that they bought the #1 position by any stretch, but they dumped like over $40,000 into the promotion of this 45, which, well, quite honestly, at that time was outrageous. They wanted to make darn sure that this was going to be a hit. And it was kind of a hit. 3 days of selling, it sold 250,000 copies. Within a couple weeks, it had sold 1,000,000 copies. To date, this American single has sold 5 million copies. It was #1 for 7 weeks on the Billboard charts. Another interesting fact is this is on Capitol. I'll pull it out, show it to you. This is in great shape too. There's your 45 right there. Anyway, the demand was so great for this that Capitol actually needed to pay Columbia and RCA to press for them. They couldn't keep up with the demand. An amazing, crazy feat for this particular 45. Like I said, $40,000 plus promoting this. Most 45s back in that time, if you spent $4,000 or $5,000 promoting it, that's really good. So, but George Martin and everybody over at EMI really wanted to make sure that this was going to be finally a hit, because this was not the first 45 issued by the Beatles in the U.S. As you guys probably already know, there were a few before this on VJ, and actually one other one as well. She Loves You was issued in November or something of 63 initially, and it flopped. But to start off Beatlemania celebrations, great 45. If you don't have it, and another interesting note I wanted to take, and if you look right here, there's a cigarette. This was reissued in 1984 by Capitol, and they airbrushed the cigarette out. Kind of an odd note. You'd know if you have an original pressing because it has a cigarette. But anyway, that's my little, and it's a great song, obviously. That's my little review, or whatever you want to call it. The first really big hit of the Beatles in the US of A. Starting off our celebration of Beatlemania, yeah! Scotty's Record Shop. Hey guys, until next year. Until next time, everybody. Peace and love.